guys, today you join me from the passenger seat of Boosted's
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Miata or MX5 or whatever we want to call it today.
Yeah.
Now we've taken a cheeky back road for this one. We're going to do a one take on this car because I want to review it in a way. But talk about it. We're just going to talk about it.
Really. We can just talk about how much of an absolute piece of
quality MX5 you have purchased for yourself
after 27 years of use.
Yeah,
this car is still in pristine
abused.
condition.
So it's a 1990.
It's a 1990 Unos Roadster. I think it was imported in 2002.
Oh, so it's been in the country for a while.
Unfortunately, because it has been in the country for a while, the salty roads have got to it, and the sills are no more.
No more?
So they don't exist anymore.
Okay, so when MOT time comes around...
That's a funny one.
Yeah.
I'll be phoning up my mate Darren for that one.
Hello mate, can you weld my car out real bad, like right now? It's ruined, it's ruined.
It's not even bad, it's like, hello, have you got half an hour spare? I'll just leave my car at home.
Yeah.
And I'll call up and we can go for an MOT.
Yeah, that's it. Can you just pretend I'm there right now?
I'll give you the reg, I'll give you 50 quid and that'll be that.
Yeah, that's it. But we don't do that, that's a naughty thing to do, don't do that.
Only silly people do that.
Yeah. So the car, modifications wise, what have you or someone else done to this car to enhance its abilities on the road?
Okay, well, ability on the road, nothing.
Nothing, okay.
I think one of the previous owners has resprayed it. If you guys have watched the channel before, you know this already.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched the video of you trying to polish it, go and watch that right now. It is very funny. Nearly fell out the car then.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully the seatbelts still work.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
I mean, we haven't got airbags. It's not one there. There's not one here.
No,
and they don't have it in the headrest.
No, no.
We have speakers though. We have speakers.
That's the main thing. That's what works.
So one of the previous owners resprayed it. And then I think the previous actual owner put TA Technics coilovers in it. Which, if you guys are aware of TA Technics, they are the budget eBay coilovers because they're adjustable.
Don't do it.
And they look cool. But don't buy them for your car ever because they're horrible.
Yeah.
They look
I think just after being in this for 10 minutes, I'm already not buying them.
Have you already? Yeah, because before James was, they're not that bad. No,
they can't be that bad.
Go down some roads.
Yeah, I've hit my head on this bar, I'm convinced, and I nearly fell out the car a minute ago. And yeah, they're quite savage.
Yeah, they're not
they're very stancy though. If you want your car to look good,
100%, definitely.
Go for it. Just do it.
This still has about that much play in it.
Oh really? Well, there we go. Then you can stance right out for
£200.
£200. There you go. You do get not a lot of comfort in return though.
No.
But that's the coilovers. You know, you buy coilovers, you put X amount of money into them, and that's what
you buy what you get. You know, that's what exactly. Buy cheap, buy twice.
This is it.
That stuff. But other than that, I think something fell off back there. We won't worry about that.
We'll leave that there then.
Yeah,
we'll leave that there. It's probably the exhaust. Don't worry about it.
Probably doesn't need it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. If it fell off, it doesn't need it, does it?
Exactly.
That's how it works.
It's just natural weight reduction. Same with rust as well. It's natural weight reduction.
Yeah, that's why this is so lightweight.
The car
because it's
revolves
nice
over time, and it just slowly gets lighter and lighter.
That's why MX5s are so good, is because they rust over time and become faster. That's how it works. So what power is this from the factory?
Right, so as far as I'm concerned, the Unos Roadster import is the 1.6 model. I think it comes either 110 or 120 brake horsepower. How much of that is left, I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we're not quoting the full figure right now as being
definitely
110 or 120. No. We're just saying that that's what it was from the factory, which is great. That's a
not
good
a bad
thing.
figure.
That's not bad considering mine's 90 brake horsepower, which is hilarious. But it still goes. It still goes right.
They weigh nothing.
They weigh absolutely nothing. You don't need power. You don't even need an engine. You don't even need anything like that. It's great. Just go for it, and it just loves life.
It just wants to be beaten up.
It does. Well, yeah. You are the one to beat it up though, which is the main thing.
Right, I should probably stop. I don't have any brakes, so I'm going to slow down.
You don't have any brakes?
Well, there's...
I'm glad I'm not driving.
Funny story, actually, right? So,
go on. So why don't you have any brakes?
I thought I had some brakes, right? And I was coming home from work one day.
Enjoying life,
I was coming up to a light and it went yellow. I was like, okay, I'll slow down and start stopping. Put my foot on the brakes. All of the brake fade in the world happened, and I flew through the yellow light at 60. I was
that was...
Oh,
that's a bus. That's a big bus. Oh, there it is. Good stuff.
Don't worry, they're only cheap DRS.
I was going to say, what are your wheels? That's the next thing.
So they're BBS reps, obviously. You're going to put real ones on these
reps
cars.
On reps. So you've got reps and cheap coilovers. So that's hashtag
MX5.
stance life right there. Hashtag dragging hard.
So yeah, they're Dare RS 15-inch wheels. I think they're 7.5J or 7J.
Yeah.
And they're wrapped down with budget tyres of some sort.
That's why it slides really easy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't know yet, but he's a really good drifter because the tyres are so bad.
no, it's either
it's not that, it's just I'm a professional.
Or unless it's wet or there's stones on the floor, then I become Ken Block, basically.
You are Ken in an MX5, that's what you are. So guys, we've just pulled over. I'm going to show you around Boosted's MX5. Now, starting at the front, we have the aux beam Jeep lights. These are sort of like Jeep lights. Bloody,
so they
bloody, what is this?
So they're 7-inch Jeep headlights.
7-inch.
I'm going to go ahead and shout aux beam out because they've done a very good job.
They are legends, and I love this look on the front of a MX5. It just looks right, like it should be like that, like it's an aftermarket thing that should have gone in this car.
From the normal view, it's got eyes and a mouth now. And
it actually has eyes and a actual mouth.
But basically, they sent them to me like, hey, look, we've got some Jeep headlights. They're 7-inch. Do you think they'll fit? And I was like, I have no clue, but send them to me.
Let's find out.
Oh, we'll make them fit.
And they bloody fitted.
4 wood screws each side later, and they fit.
Oh, very good. So your installation was, although I've seen the video, it was very easy, wasn't it? It was an easy thing to get in there.
It's fit perfectly around the lights anyway, so it was literally nothing to do.
Just like that. These are good.
Yeah,
they're
the TSI. I think they're TSI or they're
get your fingers right in there.
eBay versions of TSI.
eBay versions of themselves.
This one just kind of chills out a little bit.
That's race. Don't worry about that.
That's race mode, and then that's normal.
That's normal mode straight in there. Front bumper's normal but smoothed.
Almost normal. If you don't see
What's that?
that's a deer.
That's a deer. That's a deer. Very nice deer-related marks at the bottom. It is smooth though. In theory. Smooth front bumper, are you going to say smooth front bumper?
I suppose you could say that. Yeah.
Smoothed out,
I mean, besides the holes there, you don't see those.
That's smoothing it?
That's, he tried smoothing it, but
well, it's smoothed in a way. Dare RS reps. They're rep.
No, they're Dare RS.
They're Dare RS wheels, but they're BBS reps.
Yeah.
What J are we?
I think 7.5.
7.5 all round. A little bit of stretch maybe.
A little bit of stretch on the rear.
Just a little bit of stretch on the rear, looking good.
There's a little bit of camber on the rear too.
Cambered right up, Stance Nation.
The
The paint, it actually looks really good on camera. Yeah, don't be like this. It's actually, I actually think it looks quite good on camera.
Everyone
Like,
comes up to me, they're just like, oh yeah, your car looks really good on camera, and I'm like, what do you think of it looks like in real life?
it's like, well, it looks good in camera. I mean, look at that shine.
oh yeah, look, it's just.
It actually is really shiny. You've done well there, mate. But coming round, this bit's a bit flatter, I suppose. So you're in the process of getting to this part.
Yeah,
So you've worked on the front, not on the back yet.
yeah, I worked on a tiny spot on the boot, but you probably can't see it because it's so mono. Yeah, there's like a little.
There's a little bit of shine there. There's a little bit of shine. You're doing well. Broke Boys, shout out. Garage D, shout out. Obviously, this being an import, it's got the smaller number plate, Reese less. I've actually got one now. I've got one now. Yeah, it's happened. Oh yes, easy pop off. It's an easy pop off. Are you tinted rear lights or are these standard?
These are tinted rear lights.
They're tinted rear lights.
But my plan at the moment is actually to take these off, get the Lexi lights.
Oh yeah.
Lexi lights and then spray them red.
Oh, I like your style. That would be quite a nice effect.
And then obviously we've got the pretty standard looking rear bumper with the fog light that doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh really?
Smashed to pieces.
Ah, good. It's because that low life, isn't it? It's all about the low life.
I think it's from going too fast actually.
It's yeah.
Racing all of these cars around.
Racing all the race cars and stuff. Going into the interior.
I was going to say,
point this out.
I haven't showed
So yeah, let's get on to what happened
I
here.
haven't actually told him. So if you're watching this on Jamie FRD's channel, this is a first, and
This is a first.
You would have seen this before. Even I've talked about it on my channel.
It's happening.
Someone tried breaking into my car, and I had to
Right
duct tape
there.
it up. But
Duct taped it up.
I think I've done not a bad job.
I think that's a pretty good job
Customs
considering.
need to hire me because
Yeah,
that
'cause
was absolutely.
You
custom.
could retrim stuff with
Oh,
that sort of
absolutely
quality,
amazing.
mate. You've done well there. Shout out to that guy for being a being a curse word. But inside, retrimmed. What would you say this material is?
It's red velvet.
It's red velvet.
Red velvet.
That is
yes.
very nice. What's the switch down there?
Right, I'll show you actually.
No, oh, here we go,
Right.
exciting. So you get in the car.
I encountered an issue at one point when my starter motor stopped working.
Okay.
And the starter motor relay on this car, I don't know where it is. If you guys know where it is, please let me know.
Please know in the
I'll
comments.
just look at Jamie's video.
Yeah, that's a bloody good idea. Yeah.
But basically, I can't find the live, so I was like, okay, do you know what? I'm just gonna have to wire up a starter motor live. So
That's...
you see, there's no key there.
There's no key there. Should you be showing people that?
Right.
It just starts.
I mean, I think
It just starts.
It doesn't start almost.
Oh, it nearly starts.
Because you need the immobilizer.
Ah, you need the... So you still need to keypad it.
Starter motor.
That's like F1, like, you know,
so,
flick up,
every time
you know.
I start, I'm like pressing all the buttons. Like,
Yeah, and then you go chick
flicking them
chick,
up and-
because this is your nitrous button up here.
Yeah, these are my two nitrous
buttons right there.
So
That's when it
anytime I
comes
wanna
on
go really
boost.
fast, yeah.
You flick that switch and then put the nitrous buttons.
you have to
Danger
keep
to
them
manifold, you know. Danger. Laptop over there. You know how it is.
Flying over a bridge.
Flying over a bridge. Nice placed sticker there.
Yeah, so I thought I'd be one of those scene balls.
One of those guys that I don't need to see my taco and stuff, and I don't need to see any of
I
this.
positioned it just so I could still see 30.
Oh, that's all right, because you only need to see 30.
Now, as long as I can see that, I'm absolutely golden.
Pedals, they're a bit nice.
Are they? I thought they were just standard pedals, aren't they?
I haven't got them pedals in mind,
you
unless
not?
they're import
They might be
pedals.
import
They might be import pedals. We don't know.
That subwire.
We'll just tuck that. Have you got sub in this?
No, it's
It's,
the subwire.
it's just the subwire. It's just the subwire. No subwire left.
Some subwire.
Oh, well, oh, right, like
I'll
stuff.
show you the boot in a minute, and we
Yeah.
can have a look at that.
Okay, wait. Well, we'll make our way to the boot. Actually, we'll make our way to the boot. Let's have a look.
This is one of the amazing parts about owning an MX5. You do have to turn your car off. If you have a 92, I think 95 model, they don't come with boot releases in there.
Oh, really?
You actually have to
I didn't even know that, and I own one. That's really bad. So you actually have
turn the car
to
off and then get in the boot.
like click it and actually put it in.
So we have the battery, which at one point did actually come loose and do that.
Oh, very good.
Which is a common problem.
It's a common problem. It's a common problem.
But we have the very, very professionally made bracket for the
That's
battery.
a professional
And then we have
bracket.
this little boy right here, which is for the starter motor. So we would just
Okay,
leave that
so
exactly where that is.
can stay there. Very good.
And then we do have some just typical MX5 things going on. I have my toolkit because obviously it will break down.
Toolkit is going to happen at some point.
It will break down at
It's
some
going
point.
to happen. I do like that the paintwork is everywhere as well. There is actually
He's not done the work.
black everywhere.
I mean, the thing is, he done a worse job of inside. No, he done a better job inside than he did outside.
Yeah, like that's actually quite good. Whereas like that is like, you did well though. Whoever did this, you actually did a good job though, in my opinion, because it looks like a black car.
It does look like a black
From
car.
like,
if you go over there to
should we-
SDS,
yeah, if we go over to SCS,
if you go over there,
like if this looks good, but then like the further we get away, the better it gets. So look, if we're like here,
maybe about there.
maybe
there we go.
there.
That looks
Like,
not
look at that, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good from there.
And then you get closer to it, and it's like, oh,
And you're like, oh, it's sprayed.
it's rattled.
So paint job is rattle can.
I think, yeah, as far as I know, it's a wrap can job.
Right, okay, that's
Pretty
not
shoddy
bad.
one at that.
Yeah.
There's no lacquer on it at all. So it's just crap.
it's satin. It's a satin paint job.
It's
It
horrible.
looks the nuts. Regarding interior, you have a bit more of a funky
Yeah,
style
so
in
the
here.
interior is actually one of the more saucy areas of the car.
Saucy?
Everyone does tell me about the interior. Basically, it's been wrapped in some red velvet of some sorts.
Yep.
It's
Very
got
nice.
sticker bombed front speaker port.
Sticker bomb bits here. You've got a pleasing gear knob.
I have the dildo gear knob, as everyone loves. It's
Gotta love
cracked as
that.
well. I do need to get that replaced actually. at some
Don't worry
point.
about that, mate.
When I bought the car, there was actually a giant hydro handbrake right here.
Oh, really?
Massive, and I was like, let's talk. And he was like, oh yeah, no, it works fine. It wasn't even connected.
It wasn't even
No, it
connected.
wasn't even connected. So, that was fun.
Don't worry
So,
about it. It
what he did
works,
is actually,
apparently.
he welded it to the paint of the vehicle, not the actual gearbox tunnel.
Oh, right.
Right, so when I went to take it off, we just ripped it straight off the top.
snapped
Yeah. So,
Well, whoever that was, good on you for trying. I like your style.
well done, mate.
Yeah.
That's like a little bit of a history for the interior. I got this wheel, which is a lot nicer. I did have a cheap 350mm deep dish horrible
Yeah.
thing. Like,
And
as
I
you
saw
do.
that, and I was like,
It's
you
not-
want, yeah.
I don't
You
want
want a
flat.
proper steering wheel.
So I got this. I'm pretty sure it's a genuine Momo formula.
It's got nitrous buttons as well.
Obviously, just all of the nitrous it is.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're for the horns, but I've taken them off.
But well, they just look good.
Who
Don't worry
needs
about it.
horns when you can just rev it? That's
The
it.
next thing
So-
is exhaust. What exhaust do you have or did have, because it might have fallen off down
Yeah,
there?
no, right. If there is one left,
Yeah.
we do have standard exhaust up to the mid box, and then after that, it's I'm pretty sure stainless steel pipe. One cherry bomb,
One cherry bomb.
which is tiger sealed on.
Very good.
Professionally tiger sealed on.
Professionally.
And then we have another cherry bomb
Yeah.
with a right angle on it, which is also tiger sealed onto the other cherry bomb. So
you got it's a cherry bombed Tiger sealed system.
Yes, that's
basically.
what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, that's
It sounds good, but then
It doesn't
we
sound
were
that
chatting,
bad.
and it doesn't sound like an MX5, but that would be why, because there's 2 cherry bombs.
Yes, I think it's just basically I don't know what it sounds like. I don't know, like
It sounds good though. Sounds like a little rally car, you know. It's not a bad sound. It's not drone either. I'm quite impressed with there's not a lot of drone. Which
you
is
say
nice.
that. Wait till you get to 70
right.
on the motorway, and then you can't hear anything,
Right.
and you just become.
And you're like, oh god, no. Well, I'd like to thank you for taking us around your car. Now, obviously, if you want to go and subscribe to Boosted, go to his social media links. They're on the screen right now. Hashtag everything under the sun. You do many car things.
I do many car things.
Many car things.
Lots of videos with cars.
Videos of cars with cars, and oh no, we've got loads of people in front of us now. People that you know, that's alright. Oh, we've actually got a Honda Jazz right in front of us. That's great.
Yeah, we should be doing some more collaborations together.
Definitely, yeah. So if you want to see a collaboration or can think of collaborations we can do together, MX5 related, give us a comment below.
There should be some interesting stuff to come for the future, I think.
Oh yeah, big time.
Definitely.
We're going to have it large in our MX5s.
What
are you going to do next to this car?
Oh, that's a big question, isn't it?
What are you going to do next? Because you obviously want to change things.
I'm not going to fix the rust yet because
good idea.
I don't care.
You don't care. That's
I really
fine.
don't care.
When it comes to it, you're going to do that.
When the car starts bowing and falling apart, then I'm like, okay, I'll fix the rust.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That's a good time to fix the rust now. I'm probably going to make it look nice. I'm thinking the juice front bumper.
Yeah, very
juice
cool.
Side skirts.
Yeah.
New coilovers, 100%. Definitely go for new coilovers.
I'd probably go with that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to actually cut half of the rear bumper off, install a crash bar from my buddy from FPM Garage.
Sick.
Which is wicked. And then the exhaust is going to be a little bit different. You probably haven't seen it before on an MX5, so I'm going to keep quiet about that.
Keep quiet about. Oh yeah.
But it's definitely going to be a little bit different to what you normally see on an MX5. So
I like the style.
It should be pretty interesting to say the least. Then obviously like all the wide body, hey, you know, I want to bag my car type of stuff.
Yeah,
like
rot forms and all that.
Yeah. Get accepted into all the shows.
Every single show under the sun, and paint it grey.
Paint it grey. Want to paint it grey?
I actually want to. Oh god.
Oh, are you joking? Oh,